Good morning, class. We are continuing to work with those converting percentages, decimals, fractions, being able to go back and forth between them. It can seem really easy, but we have to be careful. Something that seems easy and we go too fast, what happens when we go too fast? Simple mistakes happen. So you have to slow your roll, okay? You might say, oh, I get it. I guarantee we're getting into objectives that you'll go, oh, wait, this unit seems super easy. Now we're getting into more challenging stuff. So these first few objectives are easier. We will be getting into more challenging. So enjoy this one pager while we can. So today we are converting a percentage to a decimal. Recall how to convert a decimal to a percentage from CO19. Because a decimal written to the hundredths place represents a value out of 100, it also represents a percentage. Review converting from a decimal to a percentage with the following values. So if we look at 0.45, how would we say that? In the mathy way. Instead of 0.45, what do we call that? 45 hundredths. So if it's 45 hundredths, what percentage would that be? Laura? 45%. 22 hundredths. What percent is that? Colin?
22%.
4 tenths. What percent is that, Grace?
40%.
Say it louder for me.
40%.
Well, but it says 4, Grace. Why did you go to 40?
It's in the first
It's in the 10th spot. When we're working with percentages, what's our magic number, Grace? 100. So we need to make sure there is something all the way out to that hundredths place. So Grace is absolutely correct. At 4 tenths, we need to put it to the hundredths, 40 hundredths. So we know it's 40%. What about 1 and 36 hundredths? Gavin?
136%.
Awesome, 136%, because we know if there is a number in that ones place, we know it's going to be more than 100%. 18 hundredths, what percent is that? Ellen?
18%.
6 hundredths. Holland?
6%.
6%. Awesome, you guys rock at that. So now to go the other way, from a percentage to a decimal, a percentage out of 100 is equivalent to a decimal to the hundredths place. For example, 59% literally means 59 out of 100, or 59 hundredths, or 59%. Or sorry, 59 hundredths. Another example, 110% literally means 110 out of 100, or 110 hundredths, or 1.10. So remember, if you have a number, hundredths place or hundredths percentage or higher, you're going to have numbers in that ones place. So we need to convert each percentage to a decimal. We need to be very careful when we have a number like that. Why am I saying we need to be very careful with that? Colton?
You need to put a 0 before the 9.
Why do you have to put a 0 before the 9, Colton?
Because if you didn't, it would be 90 instead of 9.
If we just wrote it like that, that's actually 90%, right? We need to go put that number in the hundredths place. So we need that 0 between the decimal and that hundredths place. So be careful with those. Any questions on this? No? Like I said, these pages that seem, these objectives that seem a little bit easier, be careful. It's really easy to make those simple mistakes, especially on the test. Oh, I know how to do this, I'm gonna whip through this. Friends, that's how we get them wrong. Go slow, make sure you're doing it correctly. On the bottom, it says time for review. Write each value in the other two forms. So if you're given a percentage, what other two forms am I gonna wanna see? Finley?
A fraction and a decimal.
Fraction and a decimal. So we need to see all three types, the percentage, the fraction, the decimal. They'll give you one, you have to write the other two. If we're writing a fraction, what do we have to remember to do? Simplify. Is that what you're gonna say,
I
Joe?
was gonna ask if we needed to simplify a fraction.
Do we ever have to ask that?
No.
The only time I'll say no is when we're working with like equivalent fractions. Okay, I will always let you know if you don't have to simplify. If I don't say you don't have to simplify, always, always, always simplify. Okay? Any other questions? So for this bottom, I should see two numbers underneath the number you're given. So if we have 18%, what decimal would I write? Laura?
1800.
Yeah, 1800. So what fraction am I gonna write? Elliot?
950.
Yeah, because I'm gonna start with that 1800th, and I can simplify. So that becomes 9/50th, that's as simple as it gets. So I should see the decimal, I should see the fraction. Ellen?
Do you have to simplify the rest?
Joe just asked that, and I just answered it. Always simplify. Simplify, simplify, simplify. Any other questions? Remember, today, math packets are due. So make sure your name gets on your math packet. You get it finished and turned in. Don't lose those easy points. Khan Academy is due on Thursday. Make sure you have previous Khan Academy assignments done. Work on this Khan Academy for this week, get it done. We will be getting packet number 4 tomorrow. Okay, so we don't have it quite yet. Mr. Schultz is busy copying them off. So we will have it for you tomorrow. This is a quiet work time. It is not loud and talking with our neighbors having fun. Work time. If you are watching this at home, I hope you are well. I hope to see you soon. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe.